you know how to trade, but you can have the best trading system, you can have the best trading edge, but if you don't understand the market bias, that is the daily bias, the weekly bias, then that edge of yours or that system won't work. Right now, today I'm going to show you the easiest way you can identify your daily bias or weekly bias, so that when you combine that and your trading edge, things are going to make sense. Okay, because really and truly, you can't have the best trading system, but if you apply that on the wrong side of the market, that system is not going to work. Okay, so I know, you might be asking yourself, why is it that I have an edge but the market keeps stopping me out? For a minute, just think of it. You can't have maybe trading based on a candlestick pattern, or trading based on an engulfing candlestick, trading based on a double top, double bottom, SMC, ICT, demand and supply. But if you apply that on the wrong side of the market, let's say you are thinking of buying, but you don't know you're buying a pullback. You're thinking of selling, but you're selling a pullback because you're trying to buy in a downtrend market. But then today I'm just going to show you the easiest way for you guys to identify daily bias and combine that with your system so that you at least increase your winning rate. Okay, so real quick, here it is. I'm just going to show you the easiest. I'm not going to use theories, guys. So let me start from the daily time frame, and of course I'm going to start this analysis and I'm using gold as an example. Okay, all right. Okay, so real quick, what am I looking for? I say, when you come to the market, open your chart, open your trading view. First thing you need to look for, just one thing: the beginning of an impulse move, the beginning of where those huge red candlesticks started, the beginning of where those huge green candlesticks started. Okay, then once you identify them, then you'll understand what price is trying to do. Okay, you don't need to, because I know most people don't like using trends. Okay, I'm just going to give you a very simple way to analyze or to understand the daily bias. Okay, you don't need to draw your trend lines over here. Oh, 1 2 3. No, yes, for me I use 1 2 3. Okay, but for you guys, because I don't want to complicate things, this is it. Come to the market on the daily time frame, start looking for the beginning of candlestick. So for instance, if you look at this level right here, that was the beginning of a huge drop. Okay, so all this is just an impulse phase. Okay, so once you identify this as an impulse phase, understand, okay, we should be looking for sales. Okay, but it's not just all about that. This is just the daily time frame. If we go to the lower time frame, start breaking down at the H4, we still look for the same thing, because we can go to the lower time frame, then we find another impulse phase. So that means you're not looking for sale anymore, you'll be looking for buys. Let me explain. Look for this kind of a pattern. For instance, let's say the market's going up, so these are just blue candlesticks, something like this, something like that, something like this. Okay, let me just adjust these joins, probably forgive me for my drawing, something like that. Okay, so if that's the case, let me adjust this join. So this is like an impulse. So we say that this is the beginning of an impulse. If you like, you can name it so that you don't forget. All right, just have a template, call it an impulse, something like that. Okay, an impulse. Okay, so what next? The next thing is understand the retracement, because the market won't just go up, right? The market has to retrace, the market has to pull back. So that is the main thing. Once you identify the pattern, the angle that the market is going to pull back, then now you will at least know what price wants to do next, the direction the market wants to go to next, right? So here it is. If the market does this after this impulse phase, then you see price doing this. I want you guys to understand the angle. Be keen here, right here, something like this. Look at this angle right there. That is what you should be looking for. Okay, here it is. Let me give you another scenario. Price was going up, impulse phase, okay, something like this. All right, and then we've identified, come on man, What's happening? Sorry for that. We've identified right here is our impulse. Okay, we've marked that level as at the beginning of the impulse as usual, so that you don't forget. Have that template right there. Okay, so and then all of a sudden price does this. Look at the angle right here. Notice the difference right there. Something like this. Come on, let's start again. Look at the angles, baby. Something like this. All right, so these are blue candlestick, then pullbacks, then another blue candlestick, then red candlesticks. So I hope you guys can understand now what I'm trying to say. Look at the angles. Once you identify this angle and this angle right here, okay, so here it is. Let me delete this, or rather let's just say we can have this right here, and then maybe call it as correction. You can say this is a correction or a pullback. Yeah, all right. And then now this angle right here, if you look at it, that's an impulse phase. That's an impulse phase. I don't know if you guys can get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let me remove this and remove this too. Remove that. Okay, so if for instance you are anticipating that the market should be coming back, pulling back, so that you look for buys, and then all of a sudden she start dropping like this, then stop looking for buys again. Wait for the market to correct itself, because why? The market will have given you another impulse. Okay, then over here this is a correction, and this is what we should be looking for. Something like this. All right, let me just remove these drawings now. I mean, something like that. Okay, so this is what we look for. Once you see this, then that is when you should be looking for your entry opportunity to look for buys. Okay, but if you see price doing this, then guess what? This is not a sign that she wants to go up or down, right? If you want to understand what next price might do, wait for now another confirmation. If you see price now doing this, she starts to go up in this sort of manner, guess what? This is now a correction, and now instead of looking for buys, that will tell you that the market now wants to continue dropping. How that is it, right? But let's say the market does this, price does this, it drops, and then now you want to look for of course you're just waiting to see what price want to tell you. Okay, then all of a sudden the market does this, goes up, once again goes up. Let me adjust this joint. Price continues to go up. All you need to do, let me have it probably around there, something like that. All you need to do is wait for it to continue going up, and then all of a sudden we wait for this kind of a reaction. That will be a pullback, right? So that will tell you that, okay, price has started giving you a new trend right here, a new impulse phase. So we can call that once again an impulse. And then now if you look at the angle, this angle right here is the same angle that we talked about right there, and boom, once you see that angle, that will tell you that now it's time to look for buy opportunity, right? I hope that is it. Okay, so now let's go to the real market and understand what gold did. Okay, so yeah, gold gave us an impulse phase right here. You can call that as an impulse right there. Then all of a sudden this is what happened. So if you look at what price is doing at the daily, you can't see the next move. You can't see whether there's an impulse or a correction. Okay, so I'll go to the H4, something like this, and then now see what did price do over here. We had this level right there. So now gold started going up, And now if you try to look at it, the market was giving us a sign that it wants to go down. Okay, so let me go to the H1. Just like we anticipated, an impulse phase, just like we've drawn, guys, an impulse phase, then our correction. So we should be looking for, the market to continue going down, right? Then that happened over here. The market continued dropping, and then all of a sudden, look at this zone right here. Look at this zone right here. What did gold do? That's the beginning of a new impulse phase right there. Okay, let me now remove this. I can remove this right there. So that's the beginning of an impulse phase, right? So all I can say, let me just call this impulse. All I can say is that right now we have an impulse phase, and now the next thing, guys, just like I told you, we wait to see the confirmation that she wants to give us, right? So it's crazy because last Friday I was waiting for a correction, and then to look for buys, and then gold just gave me one red candlestick right there, and then continued pushing up. No worries, I did not take that trade because why? I've not seen this kind of anticipation right here. It's okay, so let me just take this all the way right there. So once I see gold doing this, something like this, then that's going to be a good confirmation that she wants to go up, right? Something like that. And that is when I'm going to look for another buy opportunity, because right now she has not given me a buy opportunity, and yet I see she's going up. So I know most will try to just buy until I see this kind of a pattern, and then I'll start looking for entry opportunities, and I'll be very confident in my swing, because why? I understand the market bias. Even if I see a price starts to go to my favor, then all of a sudden start playing around, I won't be panicking, because I know at the end of it the market will definitely go up, right? So that is how I do my analysis, guys. And if you want to learn more about trend line, guys, watch the video